My
Hi,
name's
William.
my name's Jack Fishman. I reached out to you on LinkedIn. Thanks for following us on LinkedIn.
No problem.
I'm Alex. I'm also part of the site. Yeah, thanks for coming on. This is so great.
No problem.
So, William, we are Total Bro Sports. We report without sensationalism, and we've got some questions we'd love to ask you.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so our first asked question, you probably get this like every day, the American Idol questions. So, how did you feel when Simon Cowell criticized you about your singing and dancing, basically saying you have no talent at all? Did it hurt you?
Because she looks like a flower, but she stings like a bee. Like every girl in history. She bangs, I'm
Thank
wasted.
you. You can't sing, you can't dance, so what do you want me to say?
I already gave my best, and I have no regrets at all.
No, I'm not surprised by it because I know that Simon is going to be the mean guy in every audition. Paula is going to be the nice lady, and Randy, could be somewhere in the middle. So
Yeah,
I wasn't surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, Randy was doing this, trying not to laugh.
No.
When the camera was not rolling, were the judges different?
It's hard. I think they are who they are. Simon is still like the brutally honest guy. He didn't hold back. He mentions saying something like, "You're not gonna get a record contract. You'll never make it in the music industry."
So you can never make it.
Well, it's okay because sometimes in life you don't know what's gonna happen. You just keep trying.
So now we are going to switch it up a little, done with American Idol, because you get that every day. So how did it feel becoming famous overnight, basically one day after that audition?
It was very unexpected. I didn't know how to process that in my brain. It's just imagine like you are a regular student, and then all of a sudden the next day people start asking you for pictures and autographs. The news talk about you, the internet talk about you. It's like, what?
Yeah, all the ladies probably come up to you saying, "We love you, William."
I did get random marriage proposals too.
Now you're a ladies' man.
Yeah, so I guess along the same lines of people coming up to you, you recently read your book, Champion of Choice. You mentioned that you add value to fans by taking pictures with them. What was an example of where you were annoyed by obsessive fans or paparazzi?
Well, there are definitely a few occasions. There were paparazzi like following me in Berkeley back then. That's kind of worries me. The Hong Kong Chinese paparazzi tends to do that when you perceive to be famous. So yeah, the other thing was when like there's a lot of girls that's asking me for like a picture in the airport right before I board the plane. It was crazy. I felt like I was mobbed by a bunch of like teenage young adult girls.
Wow. So, since you were singing, what was your favorite album that you made?
The first one would be The Inspiration. It's still my favorite album. I would say that I like the inspirational messages in between the songs. So I think it makes it more fun and something different for people to enjoy.
And this is another quick one. A lot of Asian Americans believe you were perpetrating a stereotype through your career. How did you respond?
That's not softball, Dave Portnoy!
I would say that I would never apologize for my audition. I stand up for what I believe in because I believe that everyone has a right to try something new without being judged or ridiculed.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah, I guess we'll now transition to our meat and potatoes, the sports industry.
what were your favorite sporting events to sing at?
Ooh, I love baseball games. I actually sang for a lot of the minor leagues. I actually sang for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Take me out to the ball game
As well.
Oh, so did you have any favorite baseball teams, like professional?
Yeah, I enjoy watching Dodgers. I'm in Los Angeles, so I'm pretty sure I'm biased there.
I like the Nats. So, although you are now a professional speaker, how do you feel like basically talking in front of thousands of fans, like when you were like
Yeah.
saying like "Take me out to the ball game" or
Well, I think it's very different. For professional speaking, I would say a crowd of like 300 to 500 people for annual conference is already a big event. So I would say that for speaking, the best thing I like about it is the impact that I'm making. Because entertainment, yes, it's great. I'm making people happy, but speaking is a deeper impact because there's people that will walk up to me and say, "Oh my God, William, I love your message. Thank you. You changed my life." And it only takes a few people for that to hit home.
oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you sang a lot at minor league baseball teams. Why do you think that these teams were so interested in booking you?
It's very hard to say, but because I just think that over the years I'm able to I'm grateful that I'm able to maintain this positive outlook in my life regardless of what happens, because everybody goes through ups and downs, but from what people see, it's like, wow, William is so positive. Like how is he able to do this? And the secret is really is to think about what makes you happy. It's like you have a choice, right? You can see the glass half full or half empty, and I'm the guy that always sees it as half full of optimism. Yeah.
That's pretty good. So I like that positivity of yours. So what athletes did you meet when you achieved fame?
I think the most memorable person is Yao Ming. He's so tall.
The 7'6" basketball player. And
yeah.
he must have been like dunking over everyone.
Oh my goodness! I was up barely at his belly.
And which athlete made the biggest impact on you that you met?
Oh, the biggest impact. I'm not sure. I met some like athletes when I was seeing at the basketball and baseball games, but I can't think of one right now. But I could tell you in general, I'm very like inspired by people in esports, electronic sports. So people who are competing for League of Legends, people who are competing in other esports genres right now. I think that it is there's a lot of correlation between esports and real sports, because it's all comes down to the mindset, the routine, the training, the discipline behind it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wait, so what inspired you to get into esports?
I love video games since the age of 10. I was one of the first people to beat Super Mario Brothers in Hong Kong. Yeah, and since then I got into Pokemon trading card game. I got into poker. I got into other video games, and I feel that esports is gonna continue to grow. Given this COVID-19 pandemic, because people need something to do for fun. Besides their work, right, at home.
Right.
Yeah, that you don't really play video games at home.
We play a lot of Madden.
No, we play Madden.
That's a video game. That's an esports too.
That's fun. So
the central purpose we created this website was because we felt that athletes were getting unfair treatment in the media. Major media companies would label athletes bus far too early.
Okay.
As someone who has taken their fair share of media criticism, what advice do you have for athletes who deal with negative media coverage?
Trust who you are. Believe in what you do. Because that's all it comes down to. No matter which path you take, you will deal with criticism. I decided that I want to go into esports the last month or two. There's a lot of people that shaking their heads. It's like, even my parents especially. It's like, what? Did I raise you to just waste your life in video games?
Oh, they were probably really mad, your parents.
Eric, stop acting like a spoiled brat.
Yeah, but you know, like, it's just like anything else in life, right? Like in sports is also very difficult because it's so ultra competitive. Many people have this dream to be the professional basketball player, baseball player, and then you know, depending where you're at, it's going to be hard for you to get to that next hurdle. You know, let's say you made it to the high school level. Well, college level is a very, very different, big jump, right? It's a big jump. It's not easy to get to the next level. And then let's say you play the college level, you get scholarship, great. How do you, you know, maybe you want to be a pro, right? Do you want to be at the end? That's a big gap right there. And then you know, during this journey, it can be very lonely because even though I'm not a pro athlete, I understand the transition I had to go through myself to become a professional gamer. It's very similar, right? Like let's say you made it to a certain rank, you're proficient, and then you wanted to get to the competitive rank, well, and you want to be at the top, right? So there's a big gap, right? So that's why I could relate to that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So in the sporting world, you are the equivalent of an undrafted free agent. You know, like NFL players that don't get drafted.
Yeah, right.
Tom Brady would be drafted higher than you. What advice do you have for athletes that are talented but don't get much attention? Basically like a bench player.
Ooh, think about the value that you can add to the team. Because not everybody can be Tom Brady. Let's be very honest with ourselves.
He's a cheater.
Yeah, but anyway, but you know, not everybody can be the cream of the crop, right? In any industry for sports, especially, right? Because it's very hard to break through that, and you have to prove yourself over time. So you know, think about how you can prove yourself over time. Like be a team player. You know, be helpful to other people. Be supportive.
Yeah, so you mentioned a little bit back that you play a lot of poker. I remember I was watching a Howard Stern interview from way back when, and you said that you do not like to gamble. Why are you now pursuing a career in professional poker?
Again, not softball, El Presidente.
At the time, I didn't see a need to take risks in my life. But as I learned, as I matured throughout my life, I realized that everything you do has some risk to it. It's all about taking smart, calculated risks. For poker, it is the same thing. A lot of people see this as gambling. Terrible. Don't even bother, right? But the poker is now accepted as a sport, especially on ESPN or NBC. You know, so it's just like anything else in life. You know, you have to play within your means. You have to manage the risk. That's how I can go about it.
Good. So do you gamble in sports at all or not really?
Not really. I actually tried it, but it's not for me.
What sport did you gamble in?
I started trying to like bet on the football. Ooh. And then a little bit on basketball and baseball. Yeah, I let's just say that venture didn't end up well for me. So
why did you lose?
I'm very fortunate that what happened in my sports betting journey was that I actually got up like $60,000. Wait till I give my money right. And I thought I was like sports betting god, and then I somehow managed to lose back all of it, and then I realized, okay, let's not do that anymore.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so we understand that you are a fan of the formerly known as Oakland Raiders football team. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on the team relocating to Las Vegas?
Ooh, it's hard to say because I haven't followed professional football that much. I enjoy watching college football a lot more.
Oh,
I feel that I still watch the playoffs, the Super Bowls, but not the regular games so much right now. And I would say that I think the professional level is all a business, and it's very hard to balance the business part with the relationships part with the human part, right? Because it's a game played by humans, you know. But at the same time, hey, I want my share of the $10 billion or $100 billion, whatever it is.
Oh, so you like college more than NFL?
Yeah, I think I enjoy the college more. Because there's more creative plays.
This was going to make it. Fiesta Bowl 2007, the Statue of Liberty, boy.
And people are just, they're serious, but it seems like more fun to watch.
Oh.
Wait, so what team are you following for college football?
Right now, I haven't really committed to any team yet, but I followed the top teams usually. One team that I do watch from time to time still is Cal Golden Bears.
Oh,
I really hope they can get good again, but they haven't gotten good. Yeah.
Okay, since this was very short, not an hour, we're going to our very closing question. William, since your 15 minutes of fame are up, do you feel like a normal person again?
Well, I don't agree with the 15 minutes being up. I'm never gonna be a normal person, if that's what you mean. Like people will still know me as a celebrity, American Idol contestant, She Bangs guy. So that part is not going away. But I would say that now I can definitely live my life more like a normal guy. I can, go out and friends, go do shopping without like people stopping me every other minute, So yeah, I feel like I can live the life that I want, and I'm very grateful for that.
That's good, William.
Yeah, well, William, thank you for taking the time to meet with us. It's
You're welcome.
really great.
Well, the interview was great. I'm very glad you came in to tune in. Keep following Total Bro Sports because there'll be more interviews in the future for other people as well.